What do you think about him being suspended for a World Series game?
He should be. And there really isn't a precedent to this. I mean, we had Bert Campaneris throw a bat in 1972 at a pitcher, and he didn't get suspended in the World Series. He got suspended in the ALCS, was allowed to play in the World Series. I mean, we've seen things that have happened, decisions that have been made. No one has ever been suspended, and I feel personally that if it's going to happen, it should happen now because of the climate that we're in, because of everything, even Yu Darvish's reaction. I understand that maybe that was okay where you come from, where you feel. My point is it's not okay, and it's offensive. And Rob Manfred right now is really has a tough decision. In 2 years that he's been the commissioner of Major League Baseball, he now has to make a decision that I feel like needs to be the right one, and a statement right now that, yeah, you might make a mistake, you regret it, I get it, it's not okay. And I think the only way you make that is if you suspend him.
Let me ask you this. When I've covered Major League Baseball and you cover it for a living here for ESPN, you're in a ballpark every single Sunday night. Whenever I walk into a ballpark locker room, I hear like 5 different languages. The Latin players are together. There's some Asian players, Dominican players, Caucasian players, African-American players. It really is the one sport that has allowed everyone to sort of come together, even though we kind of live in a divisive society. Baseball locker rooms have always sort of been more accepting than many other sports. Does it sort of surprise you in a sport that has been so inclusive over the years to so many players from so many backgrounds that you might see something like this?
You know, it doesn't surprise me in that I feel like this is happening more and more now, whether it's in sport, whether it's out of sport, where there's just that feeling of being able to do the things that you feel like we're okay, are okay, and there's so much more that people think are okay now that aren't. And that's why I feel like it does need to stop. And I agree with you. I even tweeted when Yuli hit the home run, I said, a player from Cuba hits a pitch off of a player from Japan in the state of Texas. Like, this is a World Series. This truly is.
The World Series.
Yeah, the World Series. And that's what I love about sport. What I also love about sport is that people aren't disrespected, that everyone is together. And I feel like when something like that, I'm not trying to beat up Yuli. I'm just trying to say that a statement needs to be made that if you make a mistake, there needs to be a repercussion, so that every player in every clubhouse knows, don't do that.